hurt you, but it will set you free. A warm good morning to our manager, Reverend Father Sudeep Mundakal, our principal, beloved teachers, and my dear friends. October 2nd marks the birthday of Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, the father of our nation. As this year, the day falls on Sunday, we have gathered here anticipating the celebration to mark this important day to remember this great soul. Thanks to whose leadership we live and breathe in a free India, and we wish to pay our utmost respect and homage to our beloved Bapuji as he is lovingly known. As we know, Gandhiji was a deeply religious person. He drew strength from God through his prayer, and the religious scriptures were sources from where he drew inspiration and guidance for his life and activity. He said, "The soul of religions is one, but it is encased in a multitude of forms. All religions are equal in the sense that no single religion has the absolute or exclusive truth." He said, "Religions are different roads converging on the same point. What does it matter that we take different roads as long as we reach the same goal? In reality, there are as many religions as there are individuals. In a multi-religious secular country like that of India, Gandhiji's ideas on religion and his attitude towards other religions are a valuable asset that needs to be encouraged and cultivated in young minds. With this purpose in view, Mahatma Gandhi's birthday is marked by organizing all religion prayer meet. Therefore, let us begin our special assembly listening to the readings taken from the Holy Scriptures of Christianity, Hinduism, and Islam.
A reading from the Holy Bible, Gospel according to Saint Matthew, chapter 5, verses 1 to 12. Seeing the crowds, he went up on the mountain, and when he sat down, his disciples came to him. And he opened his mouth and taught them, saying, "Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they shall be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they shall be satisfied. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called sons of God. Blessed are those who are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are you when men revile you and persecute you and utter all kinds of evil against you falsely on my account. Rejoice and be glad, for your reward is great in heaven. For so men persecuted the prophets who were before you." The Gospel of the Lord. Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ.
यदा यदा हि धर्मस्य ग्लानिर्भवति भारत अभ्युत्थानमधर्मस्य तदात्मनं सृजाम्यहम्. Meaning, in this verse, Sri Krishna says, whenever there is loss of righteousness on this earth, destruction is done and adharma progresses. Then I come to this earth and take incarnation on this earth. Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya च दुष्कृतां dharma samsthapanāthāya sambhavami yuge yuge. Meaning, in this verse, Sri Krishna says, I incarnate again and again in every age to protect gentlemen and sages, and to destroy sin from the earth, and to destroy the wicked and sinners, and to establish dharma and do welfare of all the inhabitants of the earth. Thank you.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. I seek refuge in Allah from Shaitan, the accused one. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. In the name of Allah, the All Compassionate, the All Merciful. وَلِلَّهِ مُلْكُ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ وَاللَّهُ عَلَى كُلِّ شَيْءٍ قَدِيرٌ إِنَّ فِي خَلْقِ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ وَاخْتِلَافِ اللَّيْلِ وَالنَّهَارِ آيَةً لِلْأُولِي الْأَلْبَابِ. And to Allah belongs the dominion of the heavens and earth, Allah is over all things competent. Indeed, in the creation of the heavens and the earth, the alternation of the night and the day are signs for those of understanding. Rabbi zidni ilm. O my Lord, increase me in my knowledge. Allahumma inni as'aluka ilman nafiya wa rizqan tayyiban wa amalan mutaqabbala. O Allah, I ask you for beneficial knowledge, goodly provision and acceptable deeds. Allahumma infa'ni bima allamtani wa allamni ma yanfa'uni wa zidni ilm. O Allah, make what you teach me beneficial. Teach me what is beneficial and increase me in knowledge.
Now, I welcome Vaishnav, Sriyukta and Mita from class 8 to share a few valuable quotes said by Mahatma Gandhi.
Do not lose faith in humanity. Humanity is an ocean. If a few drops of the ocean are dirty, the ocean does not become dirty.
मेरा धर्म सत्य और अहिंसा पर आधारित है. सत्य मेरा भगवान है और अहिंसा उसे पाने का साधन.
സത്യം എന്നത് വെറുമൊരു വാക്കല്ല, ജീവിതം മുഴുവൻ സത്യമായി തീരണം. നന്ദി.
Vaishnav Vajanto is a 15th century bhajan by the poet Narsingh Mehta in Gujarati language. It speaks about the life ideals and mentality of a Vaishnav Jana, that is, follower of Vaishnavism, which in a larger sense means God's people. During the lifetime of Mahatma Gandhi, this bhajan became famous as it was used in Sabarmati ashram for prayer. Many freedom fighters throughout India sang it and drew inspiration from it. Today, on Gandhi Jayanti, as we listen to it, may we too be inspired to live a noble life. Let's invite Neha Srinivasan from class 10 for this devotional hymn.
वैष्णव जन तो तेने कहिए जे पीड़ पराई जाने रे. वैष्णव जन तो तेने कहिए जे पीड़ पराई जाने रे. पर दुखी उपकार करे तो ये मन अभिमान ना आने रे. वैष्णव जन तो तेने कहिए जे पीड़ परादी जाने रे. सकल लोग मां सहुने वंदे निंदा न करे के नीरे. वाच काच मन निश्चल राखे धन धन जननी ते नीरे. वैष्णव जन तो तेने कहिए जे पीड़ परादी जाने रे. समदृष्टि ने तृष्णा त्यागी पर स्त्री जी ने मात रे. जिह्वा तक की असत्य न भोले पर धन नव चाले हाथ रे. वैष्णव जन तो तेने कहिए जे पीड़ पराई जाने रे. वन लोभी ने कपट रहित छे काम क्रोध निवार्या रे. बने नरसैयो तेनो दर्शन कराता कुल है को ते तार्या रे. वैष्णव जन तो तेने कहिए जे पीड़ पराई जाने रे. वैष्णव जन तो तेने कहिए जे पीड़ पराई जाने रे. पर दुखी उपकार करे तो ये मन अभिमान ना आने रे. वैष्णव जन तो तेने कहिए जे पीड़ पराई जाने रे.
वैष्णव जन तो तेने कहिए जे.
Know more about the great Indian hero, Mahatma Gandhi. I would like to invite on stage Ridin from class 7th to deliver a speech. It is indeed rare for someone to create as great as impact on a nation as Mahatma Gandhi did with India. Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, who has the honorific Mahatma added to his name, is an Indian lawyer, politician and anti-colonial nationalist. Gandhi came forward with a highly successful non-violent resistance against British rule. This man was inspired by several civil rights and freedom movements across the world. Good morning, respected manager, principal, teachers and my dear friends. I am honored to speak a few lines about Mahatma Gandhi. Mahatma Gandhi came to this world on October 2, 1869. This great personality is from an Indian Gujarati family. Law training took place at the Inner Temple in London. The making of this greatness took place in South Africa. It was here that Mahatma Gandhi spent a significant part of his life. In South Africa, Mahatma Gandhi raised his family. Most noteworthy, it was here that Mahatma Gandhi fought for the civil rights, employing non-violent resistance. When Mahatma Gandhi came to South Africa, he had to deal to his skin color. Once while traveling on a stagecoach along with Europeans, he was asked to sit near the driver on the floor. Gandhi came forward with his refusal as clearly this was a great humiliation for him. Consequently, he had to suffer beating because of his refusal. Mahatma Gandhi came back to India in 1915. By this time, there was a significant escalation in the reputation of this man. Mahatma Gandhi became famous as a leading Indian nationalist. As part of the freedom struggle, Mahatma Gandhi launched several movements such as Kheda Satyagraha, Khilafat, Non-Cooperation Movement, Salt Satyagraha, Civil Disobedience and Quit India Movement. This shows the immense contribution of this man towards Indian independence. Mahatma Gandhi was a huge advocate of non-violence. In fact, we can safely see that he is the originator of the principle of non-violence. He was the first to apply this concept on such a massive political scale. We need to learn from Mahatma Gandhi that no violence or ahimsa, truth and honesty, forgiveness, perseverance and mindfulness. Mahatma Gandhi is an inspiration we all need to follow and be good from inside. Thank you and have a wonderful day. I request our manager, Reverend Father Sudeep Mundakal, to deliver the speech on this special occasion.
Respected teachers and my dear friends, today October 2nd, the day marked in the history of India, a wonderful day. We could at the very outset we say it is the birth of an era, a special era which changed the face of India, which changed the culture scenario of India, which changed the religious style of India and the political scenario of India, where an indelible mark made by the great person Mahatma Gandhi. As we know, Mahatma Gandhi is known to be the builder of our nation. And I would like to linger on a little bit about the characteristics of Mahatma Gandhi. We all say that he is the builder of nation. It is true to the 100%. My experience with the Gandhian thoughts reveal something beyond what we actually see. I would say, from my experience with the Gandhian thoughts, he is a man of contradiction. After his barrister studies in London, When he returned to India, we see almost an English person coming to India. We see from the writings about Mahatma Gandhi, we say he bought a pair of shoes to have an evening walk. He bought a set of dress which he used as a barrister or a foreign educated person. We see when he came after when he finished his 45 years life, he came to India, and there we see the difference. He became a sign of contradiction. Why I say that he was a sign of contradiction? He was in the system and he was criticizing the system, or rather through his life he was criticizing the system. We can say that he was a very religious man. He respects religion. He respects the traditional the norm, the customs that follows in a religion. But where he was a true criticizer of the religious customs which hinders the human life. A time where human life was treated very badly by the religious system, he was protesting against it. That means he was a true religious man, where he really criticized the systems that is prevailed, the human dignity, it is not uplifted to the human dignity, he removed. We know the modern, he was a modern person, he was a modern man, modern India. He is the builder of modern India. I just remember a word from as a dialogue between Mahatma Gandhi and Ambedkar. The question, you know that the railway which is built here throughout the India he was one of the protesters against the railway system in India. He actually believed that the railway system will divide the country. And he was talking to Ambedkar, it is going to be divide the country or the nation in the Madhur Rajya. And what he replied? Ambedkar replied, "Sir, we don't have a nation." That made him to think what India is. And from then on, he started build the nation. Ambedkar said a very right thing, because he never experienced India as a nation. India as a pretty political units, where he experienced a lot of injustice done to the people. The human dignity was not considered. And we also see that a good chunk of a people could have been crushed in the ground in the name of development. He is raised to human dignity. He was a criticizer of the political system which prevailed at the time, because the political system, the religious system that prevailed in that time was upholding a particular group of people lived in the society. Being a politician means a part with some group, with the higher class groups of the nation. And likewise, he was a contradiction to the political system. He was in the politics, but he was criticizing the system which is prevailed in the political system. And what he was trying to do was not that he was teaching something very external to the life. He was teaching what he was inside. He never taught a thing which is to be learned. But he himself was a teacher. He himself was a person who is a self-motivated inspirer. He never had a constant opinion on anything. And he used to say, the last what I say is my opinion. Whatever happens in and around us, we would say, is an opinion of that time that he was, that means he was a man constantly in connection with the changes of the society, the changes that takes place in the political system, the changes that takes place in the life of the people. And he says, what I say at the end is my real opinion. My dear children, as we celebrate the day, Gandhi Jayanti, the indelible mark in the history of India, we try to imbibe the qualities which prevailed in the character of Mahatma Gandhi. He was not simply a nation builder, he was the nation. He was not simply the religious person, he was the religion. He was not transforming a culture, but he was the culture. We need to imbibe these qualities in the life of Mahatma Gandhi into our life. Imbibe those qualities, and we pay a tribute to this gentle life in this world. We are really happy that the person like Mahatma Gandhi is the builder of our nation, because in the writings about Gandhi we say he is a person passed through the earth once in 1,000 person. You know, we cannot expect a Gandhi in 1,000 years, 1,000 generation. That is the peculiarity, that is the uniqueness of the personality. My dear children and teachers, as we celebrate this particular day, let us try to imbibe those qualities which prevailed in the character of Mahatma Gandhi. That is, he was criticized, he was the sign of contradiction for everything, and as well as he was in the thing which he is contesting. My dear teachers, I am not going to deliver more on it, but we will speak on some other day what Mahatma Gandhi is. We can speak volumes and volumes about the life of Mahatma Gandhi, but I say he was only this points I would linger on. He was a sign of contradiction. He was contradiction to the system we see. He was contradicting religion, he was contradicting political system, he was contradicting the culture, the systems and all. And he was also a person who is very well inserted into the system. And we try to imbibe this spirit. When we, in the system, we try to criticize, we try to develop what it is actually. Mahatma Gandhi could find what is actually the thing, the religion is. Mahatma Gandhi could find what the culture is. Mahatma Gandhi could see what actually the politics is. And that is what he revealed in his life. He was not preaching too much, but he was living it. He was not writing too much, and he himself was a book to read. And that is what the life of Mahatma Gandhi is. As we celebrate, let us especially imbibe those qualities which is prevailed in the life of the, Mahatma Gandhi into our life, and we say we see a great bye to Mahatma Gandhi, to the nation, because we owed his contribution to the nation and value his contribution greatly. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Father, for your enlightening speech. Mahatma Gandhiji has said, if we are to teach real peace in this world, we shall have to begin with the children. As we all are children, it's right time for us to understand Gandhiji's message of peace, non-violence, and his unflinching regard for truth. With this, we come to the concluding part. Thank you all for being here. Have a glorious day.